I would like to welcome in Ruby Chen, whose son is the youngest U.S. hostage held in Gaza. Ruby, thank you so much for your time today. This certainly has to be a moment you and your family have been waiting on, we know, for a very long time. Your son being held there in Gaza. I'd like to play part of what the president said just moments ago.
As you know, last night we reached a momentous breakthrough in the Middle East, something that people said was never going to be done. We ended the war in Gaza and really, on a much bigger basis, created peace. And I think it's going to be a lasting peace, hopefully an everlasting peace. Peace in the Middle East. We secured the release of all of the remaining hostages, and they should be released on Monday or Tuesday. Getting them is a complicated process.
Ruby, what is your reaction to the news of this deal, and how did you learn about it?
You know, we woke up in the middle of the night here in Tel Aviv, and the phone started exploding. So just wanted to understand what was going on. So that's when we got to know about the details. The president, I go back to his previous administration, speaking to his former national security advisors, and they all told me that when it came to hostages, the president, cared very deeply about that topic in his previous administration, and you see that as well with this administration as well. All of his team, care deeply about the hostages issue. The families come in, not just the U.S. families, but all the families come into to Washington, and they find time for us. And at the beginning, there were 12 U.S. citizens that were taken hostage. I'd also like to remind the viewers that there were 46 U.S. citizens that were killed by Hamas on that October 7th, which those people are also waiting to see justice. And you've seen from his inauguration, he had a vision of bringing peace to the region and getting the hostages out. He's done a fabulous job, he and his team, Adam Bola, Steve Witkoff, Secretary Libya, of getting U.S. citizens out of harm's way. There have been dozens of U.S. citizens that have come out. Just last week, we had another U.S. citizen from Afghanistan held by the Taliban, released, and he's back home. And we just hope that it's our time as well. We are New Yorkers. Itay could have been in college, but he decided to join the IDF, and he was protecting the ceasefire. We come from Holocaust family survivors. We understand the meaning of a Jewish state that protects the Jewish people. And, he and his team got ambushed. He was taken. And ever since, Hamas have not given any type of acknowledgement, saying what his physical status is. And even if the basic fact, if he is even in their possession. And that is the lowest type of psychological warfare that any terrorist organization can inflict. And it's gone on for too long. And hopefully we see the end.
Absolutely. So Itay, it's been more than 2 years. So I have to imagine it's hard to know if this is real. Do you think this will happen? Do you think you will be able to finally see your son in person in just a few days?
We need to have that hope. It seems like the international coalition that was built by the president during the UN General Assembly, as well as Mr. Witkoff and Mr. Kushner. Mr. Kushner has experience in building that type of coalition with the moderate Arab countries that led to the Abraham Accords. So they respect him. They have confidence in him. And it seems like all of this has come together also with the mediators, Qatar, Turkey, a new player, Egypt. And it seems like everyone wants to get it done. I think after 2 years, the cycle has gone on long enough. I like to say the families, we are just collateral damage of a bigger issue. And also the people in Gaza, those people that have been used as human shields by a terrorist organization for 17 years, they also are tired. They want a better future for themselves. They need to have an alternative for a better life. And we wish to have our closure. And we hope that the president, he knows about, my family. There's another family, there are 2 U.S. citizens being held hostage, that they are prioritized and able to come out as soon as possible.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.